Well, here it is. Crosley's C10 turntable. This is built for the company in the Czech Republic by Pro-Ject. It even says Pro-Ject arm on the side. It comes fitted with a Ortofon OM5 cartridge, which tracks at 1 3/4 grams, which for a typical Crosley owner is miraculous because most of their less expensive turntables track way, way too heavy. And it's got a 2-step pulley, and you lift the platter off to change the speed, and a sub platter there with the belt around it, and a fairly heavy metal platter. It fits on like that. And they do not supply a mat, at least the one I got that did not include a mat. So I suggest if you buy one of these, you get yourself a mat of some kind. I wouldn't use a felt mat. I get a different kind of mat. Now I happen to have one of these Acro mat by the Funk Firm. This is a fantastic mat. And while it will raise the arm up a little bit and change the stylus rake angle, the cartridge that's included here is not particularly sensitive to that issue. I mean, it's somewhat sensitive, but not too bad. And this is the standard Pro-Ject counterweight and anti-skating weight, as you can see. It's very basic, and the important thing is, and it has a dust cover, the important thing about this is that I measured it. It runs at the right speed. It runs at the right speed, and the speed stability is very good, as the graph that I'll publish on Analog Planet will demonstrate. And it's fairly immune to outside vibrations. And you know what? It sounds really, really good for 400 bucks. It's a very, very good step up, and I like the fact that Crosley has a built-in install base of I don't know how many millions of people that own their lesser, I'll call it lesser, turntables that can now have an upgrade path and get something that's so much better, will take so much better care of their records. And of course, you can, this is a decent cartridge, but you can change the cartridge and put whatever you want on here if you follow the instructions. The only problem I have with the instructions is that Pro-Ject doesn't describe downforce in grams. They describe it in a different terminology, and so it's confusing to people to begin with to be setting up an arm, and I think Crosley should change that. Also, their counterweights have no decimal points. So the numbers are 15, 20, and of course there should be a decimal point in between 15 to 1.5 and 2 is 2.0. That can be confusing, as I hear from readers that is confusing to them. I would change that. And that's it. It's easy to hook up, it runs at the right speed, and it sounds awfully good.
Silver stars are falling down. I'm saving all these words I know and kicking up dust down Applewood Road, leaving my pennies on the track. Can't say if I'm coming back, just flying through these fields so slow and taking my heart down Applewood Road. Ooh. Tin roof, rattling rain, watch the moon taking the stage, spotlight for the nighttime show, making its way